Hello, are we live? Are we live? Yes, I believe we are live. All right. Gonna give everybody a second to come in. Hold on, let me just wait for everyone. Give everyone a second to come on in. Welcome to anyone who is joining in. I'm just gonna give everyone a minute to come on in. Hello to everyone joining in. Can everyone hear me okay? Is my sound coming out good? I hope everyone can hear me. Emily, can you hear me? Are you
I
talking?
can hear
Oh,
you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear
No.
you. Okay, hang on. Uh-oh. Let me see what's going on. Why can't I hear you? Hold on. It might be my headphones. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let me see if I can hear you with these.
Can you
Yes,
hear me?
I can hear. I can hear with these. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to manage like this or something. I have to take my hat off. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys. Hold on.
I like you.
All right, I am here.
Yay.
All right, I can hear you. All right, hello everyone who's joining. Hello, hello. Let's see if we can get Luca up here. I think he wanted to come on for a little bit. He has some readings. All right, hello to everyone joining 3 Plus Me Tarot Tribe. Hello, hello to everyone who is here. Let me bring her up. I am here tonight with Donna. We want to welcome you. Me and her are going to be the hosts for tonight. Welcome, everybody, 3 Plus Me Tarot Tribe. So Donna wanted to come on here and be with us today. I didn't give her enough attention in my last live, and she did not like that. So here we are. So here's Donna. I'm sure she's here, and she's saying hi. She wanted to just join us. So welcome. I do know we have some people in line for some readings tonight. I believe it was for about 5 or 6 people. There was one maybe, so we're going to be confirming that later on. Hi, Luca. I see you. Hello. Let me see. Okay. So before we begin, I do just want to do a quick little disclosure. So we are here. Yes, tarot is not meant, okay? It isn't meant to dictate or decide your future in any way, but to illuminate a path forward in the present moments. We can shed light on situations and give you counsel on needed guidance, but the clients should always consult a professional for any medical or legal advice or situations. I just want to make that clear, and we cannot tell you when you're going to die. So please, if anyone has those questions, let's just X that out right now. So yes, I want to welcome everyone. Thank you to everyone who's joining our 3 Plus Me Tarot Tribe. I am your host, AIM Readings, Annie G, for tonight, and I want to welcome Emily. She is the Reiki practitioner, very, very, very gifted soul. And is that Luca I see here on the side? Is he up just with no video?
There we go. Sorry about that.
Oh, hi, Luca. Welcome, Luca. Luca is also the main host of the 3 Plus Me. He's the creator. We are just a branch out of his beautiful tree, and he has created this and gotten us all together as creators, and he is here. He's very gifted and helps everybody and a lot of people with people who have passed away and with spirit help, and everyone here is very gifted. So yes, I want to welcome everybody and welcome any and all guests that are joining us. Hello, hello, hello. see. I don't think I see. So I don't think I see anyone from our confirmed list just yet. So let's see. I do have an MJ, a screen name with polishes, and I believe Brandy's not coming, right,
Yes,
Luca?
that's correct.
Okay. And then I know we have City as a maybe, and then there's a Michael from Florida. So if anyone is up here, there's also a Rachel who we are waiting for as well here that we might be meeting here. So I'm very excited for everyone to be here. So again, if anyone here is from the list, if you are on the list, just let us know in the messages, and we will be feeling free to have you come up. So I'm going to have everyone just kind of introduce themselves a little bit and give you a little introduction of what they do. Emily, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, sure. So I am Emily from Emerge Yourself. I am a Reiki master, a Reiki practitioner. So what I will be doing during the live is Reiki as Annie gives you a reading. And then sometimes I also get like intuitive messages as well. So after she is done giving her reading with her tarot cards, I will go through and give you messages if I picked up on anything in your energy while I did the Reiki.
Amazing. All right, Luca, you want to inform everyone about your gifts and everything you started here with
Oh
the 3
boy,
Plus Me?
I don't know if we have enough
Try
time
to
for
wrap it
that.
up.
Actually, you know what? This collaboration for everybody in the chat group, this is something that we kind of agreed to put together, and I really wanted to be a separate entity from my weekly podcast, and this is basically going to be lady shows tonight. So I'm actually going to step off. I wanted to hop on real quick and say thank you to Emily, Emerge Yourself, and to Annie, our host tonight, AIM Readings, for doing this collaboration. We actually do have my friend, my sister, Mary Jane. She is here. She is on the list. So anytime you want to get started, she'd be more than willing to join. But I just wanted to come on and say thank you everyone for joining tonight. Thank you, Annie and Emily, for showing up tonight for this collaboration. And we're missing two of our other sisters, actually three, with Grizz. But it's very nice to see everybody again, and I'm looking forward to uh, ladies doing what you do. I'll be in chat, I'll be supporting, and if there's anybody else that pops in, Annie, I will shoot you a message so you know. Okay?
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you, Luca.
You're welcome. And with that, you can actually bring me down, and you can bring your guest up anytime you're ready. MJ is in the room. Mary Jane 1111. She's
Okay. I
one
invited
of the
Mary
confirmed.
Jane. Let's see. How do I get you out of here, Luca?
That's
Oh, here, I got you.
yeah. Okay, cool. All right.
Oops, sorry, Luca. Thank you, Luca. We appreciate you so much. All right, so he's going to be moderating in the chat. Let's see, I invited Mary Jane. Let's see if, oh, hello. How are you, MJ?
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank
Good.
you. What did you have a question for tonight?
Um, where did I put them? Oh, here we go. Well, I'm kind of going through some changes and just trying to figure out, life. One of the questions I had was I'm supposed to be moving coming up, not so recent, but in a while, and I just wanted to know, part of the reason why I'm moving is because I would like to do more of what I feel my soul's purpose is, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a good idea to move because I'll be moving about 2 hours away from where I live now. So I'm just wondering if my move's going to help me achieve my soul purpose.
Okay, gotcha. Big moves are always a big change, right? Let's see. So far, I do see the Nine of Swords with the Princess of Swords with the Queen of Discs. So there's definitely been a lot of things that haven't worked out. There's been a lot of things that you have been keeping you up at night. keeping you very much in your fears and your anxiety. That might actually be literally like you not literally sleeping because you're so much into your feelings, emotions. There might have been a lot of maybe chaos, for the lack of a better word, going on with you in your situation, and you're kind of just trying to keep your balance, right? You're just trying to keep your head up. And with the Princess of Swords, that's what it is. You're fighting to be heard. I'm getting the feeling that maybe you didn't feel like you were being heard in something. There was some kind of situation that was really, really stressful for you. And you were just really trying to battle or you felt that you were battling your way through it. And maybe you felt like you weren't heard. Or maybe you were being heard, but you just didn't feel like you were as much as you wanted to be. And it's important that you really remember to be grounded. You need to be in a place of grounded, in a grounding place of meditation. I really like when I see this to tell people meditate. Meditation is very good to ground yourself. And sometimes that just means walking on grass or the sand, something very simple. And it's very important that you do that because you're also needing to have a lot of patience for yourself, understanding, okay, in your path that everything is happening and and they're opening up as they need to. So all the heartaches and all the things that have been difficult, you needed to process that. Is that making sense for you in any way? Is there anything you want to clarify so far?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still in the process of processing everything. Um, it just has to do with my divorce and my ex-husband and new partner and just all those things.
Okay.
I guess I'm having a hard time just letting go of that situation. And I think the holidays are a little bit hard for me sometimes because I have kids and things like that. So um, it comes up more for me, I think, around the holiday season. So I
It
find that
happens.
I'm not as okay as I think I am. So
Yeah, I definitely see that because in your present moment is where you have your Princess of Swords, right? So it's like basically that's where the battling with words and communication pretty much with swords is key. And so that's telling me that, that's why you need to be patient and understanding for yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. We could definitely be our biggest critics, right? And it's important that you just allow yourself to let go of things that you need to let go of because you do have the moon in your blockage. Now, with the moon in your blockage, with that, it's definitely like, the unknown, like transformation energy, yes, but it's also when it is in a blockage, it's telling me that you're being afraid of what you don't know, like, of the future. Sometimes it's okay to not know, but this is something that you're being blocked on because you're in fear of it. And you need to understand that sometimes what you need to let go of isn't so scary. Sometimes if you just face that fear and you come out on the other end, you're like, oh my gosh. You kind of like look back at yourself and you're like, oh my goodness, I can remember when last year I was like so afraid to do X, Y, and Z. And that change is definitely something that you need. You need to embrace that change, not be afraid of it, because that's definitely something that's in your journey for a reason, right? And that letting go process, that's definitely something, that heavy energy that you've been going through, you need to allow yourself to shed that slowly, one day at a time. Just kind of focus on what makes you happy, even if it's like 5-10 minutes. If it's more, even better. But just do whatever makes you feel calm and happy for you. That's going to be the main important key so that you can start getting that patience for yourself, so you can start understanding who you are a lot better, away from this toxicity, like kind of regain your strength, regain your health, your mental health, your emotional health back, especially if there's a lot of changes going on. Like if you're thinking about moving and all of those things, you need to not be afraid, right? You need to not be coming from a place of fear, but embrace. You need to see like, okay, and that's what it is. Letting go of that fear is going to be the main key. And it's really hard to do that. It's
yeah,
really difficult to
I'm
do that.
I'm always I'm always a what if type of a thinker all the
Hmm.
time. And I think a part of it is I'm a little bit nervous because my ex-husband is also going to be moving we're not moving together, but we both are going to be moving to the same city because we
I
for
got
our
you.
children. So we're both moving to the same city, and I think I'm just having some anxiety about that because I just, I'm not sure why. I feel like
No,
it's
yes,
just,
because you're in your emotions. With exes, there's a lot of emotion.
I think I need to set up better boundaries, but I'm having a hard
Hmm.
time. So I got to figure that out.
Yes, that's why you need to focus on yourself and focus on, just kind of healing your emotional and your mental energies so that you can focus on how you can set those boundaries, that patience and understanding, have that within that frame, because that's going to happen when you start to actually focus on you more. You're going to understand on, okay, what are you comfortable with? What is that boundary that you are not wanting to be crossed? What is that comfort zone for you? And you need to just kind of take time within yourself so that you can, like, kind of get out of the away from other people's thoughts and opinions and be more strong with vocalizing how and what you're okay with and how you want things to go, because your space, that's your sacred space, right? Especially if you're both moving together somewhere, that's going to be your space, and it's important that you feel safe where you are, especially if you're in the same vicinity, and especially, you're still going to be in each other's lives somehow. That's very important, that, finding that place where you need to find your boundary yourself. You know what I mean? Like, no one can find that healthy boundary for you. And that's the key to that letting go and focusing on you for now. That's going to be really important. And
Yeah,
not being
I agree.
afraid. Don't be afraid of the unknown.
Always, usually. But I've just thing that I've had since childhood, so it's just something that I try to work on because I don't want to pass that down to my children. And that's like another
That makes
fear,
sense.
like
Yeah,
it's just.
that makes sense. It's all about how we work on our fears. As long as we're working on them, that's all it is. Just little progress, and then, sooner or later you're gonna have a lot of progress. That little bit is gonna be a lot. So that's all it takes. Just don't be hard on yourself, and just don't be too nice either, because, with the queens, of discs and swords, don't be too nice either. Like, you do need to be assertive, so don't be afraid. If people are really, like, for example, especially an ex, if he's used to you being too nice or something, or like being able to kind of treat you like a doormat, you need to really be assertive.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to rub him a certain way. That's going to hurt his feelings, and you need to be okay with that. And that's where the strength and understanding for you, comes into play. So you need to really have a strong root foundation for you so that he can't break that.
All
Emily,
right. Are you good?
do you want to add anything?
I do.
Go ahead.
Um, okay, so immediately, I felt a ball of energy in my tummy area. So that is usually a signal for me that you're holding stuck energy in your belly, which can be probably the anxiety about either moving or your situation with your ex. And then it comes up, and you also have a ball, like, in your throat chakra, and it kind of feels like you aren't expressing how you feel about certain things, or, again, not standing up for yourself, not standing in your power when it comes to vocalizing certain things. I'm also seeing a lot of baggage being carried, so that could be in relation to your ex and your situation. And I want you to just be mindful about worrying or trying to control things that you can't control, that are out of your control. So try to focus on yourself, focus on, again, things you can control, and try to release and let go of anything else, and kind of let the universe kind of take care of everything else. As far as moving, I'm hearing that it's going to be whatever you think it's going to be. So, for example, if you're worried or fearful about the situation, you're going to have a harder time moving, and you might experience more hiccups or bumps in the road. Whereas if you have a better attitude, a better mindset about it, it's going to be a lot easier, and you're going to get what you're looking for out of it, is what I'm hearing. So you want to have a good mindset about it. I think you need to maybe sit and write, maybe write down what you're looking for out of what you said, following your purpose. So what is that going to look like for you? Again, you don't have to know specifics, but how is that going to make you feel? And you want to bring those good feelings in through this process, because that's going to make the process a lot easier and smoother, if that makes sense. But your worries and your anxiety and your fear around everything is going to bring in things that you don't want it to, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it seems like it usually does.
Yes. Okay. So have a good mindset around everything. Write down some affirmations, some specifics, journal about it, meditate if you meditate about it, and just kind of sit with yourself. And then the last thing I wanted to say is they're telling me that they want you to do some more healing around your relationship, and specifically like your self-worth and your love for yourself. They want you to pour into yourself more, because you're not doing that now. So those are the messages that came through when I was reading your energy and clearing it.
That so much.
Okay, I know I said I wanted this to be the lady show. MJ is actually a very special friend of mine. We go back a few years, so I don't want to cut you off, Emily. If you're done,
Oh, I'm
I
done.
have just a little something. Okay, thank you so much. MJ, Gemini Nation, we're overthinkers. We really are. And before an event happens, we've already seen the event in our head, how we think it's going to turn out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not something we have control of. The universe has a plan for us, and we're supposed to just kind of go along and live with it and understand it and embrace it, like the ladies were saying. Because I'm the same way. I'm a Gemini too. I overthink a lot. I want things done a certain way, and it doesn't turn out, and I get disappointed. I get depressed. I get the anxiety going, and my mood and energy is all over the place. It happens. It does.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is learning. It got to start from you, from the center. Starts right here. Once this can get in alignment and in focus, I promise you, everything else will fall.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing for me, Luca, is to focus on myself. It's so hard for me. And I think it's probably because somewhere I don't maybe want to deal with all of the things.
Sure.
Always focusing on other people or my kids or my friends or work or just whatever other than sitting with myself. It's really hard for me to do that. I get distracted easily. And so I've been trying to do that more. But it's definitely learning. It's a learning process. I have to teach my brain.
It is. If it's any consolation, you're not the only person. Trust me, you're not.
Set a time.
Even though we might.
And just sit with, start with 5 minutes. And even if your brain kind of wanders, just see what you can do in 5 minutes and go from there.
I'm going to try it because I purchased meditation course about how to teach meditation. So I need to actually sit with that more before I can even dive into that. But something that I'm very interested in.
Yeah, so meditation is definitely key.
Yeah, it is for a lot of people. You know?
It is for everyone, Luca.
Everyone, you're right. You're very right. I apologize. The reason why we put this community together, MJ, from the beginning, and you were there in the beginning, was to get to this point now where we can offer an alternative way of offering people help, finding guidance and support. That's what this community is all about. You have the two ladies on the screen. You have Grizz, you have myself. Sometimes it's easier to talk female to female, and I get that. I understand. They seem to understand each other a little bit better. But you find I have a very, you might notice already, I have a good understanding of my feminine side,
Mm. Yeah, we've
and
had
I
some
can
good
relate.
have. Mm-hmm.
Well, it is sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but I can relate a lot better to females than I can to males a lot of.
Yeah.
But you have this community, these beautiful people that are here tonight, and we are here for you. If you need us, reach out.
I appreciate that. I do. I do thrive, and I crave community a lot of the time with my spirituality, because where I live and just in my life, there's a couple people, but there's not a big community of people who I feel like I can go talk with all these things about, and it's in the perspective of where I'm coming from, or just in the not from
Yeah.
regular you should be this way or you should think this way type of way. So
Yeah.
I
I tell you what, people in the spiritual community who are gifted, who are sensitive, who do the kind of work that the ladies do, that are here on the screen with us, um, our circle of friends are very small.
Yes.
So is yours,
good.
which tells you that you are one of those that are gifted. I'll tell you what I see as Emily was reading, not not even the last 2 minutes, which is why I came back up the screen. And I'm taking all the time. I don't want to keep doing this, but for you especially, MJ, I do see that moving is good for you. Moving is good for your family. It is good for your partner. And I'm really glad there is someone there now in your life that loves you and supports you. Because I know we've talked about this before. This is very important to you. I know a little bit about the history and your background, and it's okay. We all have that in the background of
Mm.
our lives. But there's this
Yeah.
new growth for you. It is. There is a new growth for you. There's going to be a change for you in this new place, wherever you it is. And it's important you concentrate on where you want to go in this move, not your ex-husband, not your
Yeah,
children.
well, that's another thing too. I need to find better boundaries, like we were talking about with him and things like that, because it's starting to trickle into things now with my now
I got
girlfriend, and wanted to, because she's amazing, but I guess I have a pattern and I'm trying to break that so it doesn't affect, things.
if you want to, any of the ladies and myself will be willing to talk to you off of the line. There are probably things that are probably better said that might be more sensitive, that are
Mm-hmm.
probably meant more for your ears
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
than to be put in public space like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
However, are there any other questions you'd like to ask Emily or Annie while you're here?
Um, that was pretty much what I feel like at the moment I'm feeling stuck in, because I feel like right now, since I'm in a lull about moving, I'm not really moving forward with what I really want to do. I'm kind of just staying at a job that I've had for 19 years, and I haven't made the next move into what I went to school for, which is massage therapy. And so kind of just, I wanted to see if the move was going to be good, because that's when I really plan on jumping in a little bit more, but I probably should do that before, I'm just,
Definitely face your fears.
yeah, I have such a
Definitely
syndrome that,
be brave and don't be afraid to stand up for yourself.
yeah.
That's what was shouting out to me in the reading to tell you, just be brave and face your fears and go after what you love and don't take shit from people. You need to be stern.
Mm,
Like you need to be. You haven't been long enough and
mm,
you need to be. And if that rubs people the wrong way, from my experience, let me tell you a little opinion aside from the reading.
mm,
That will filter the people who no longer need to be in your life anymore.
mm, mm,
So that's okay. Sometimes losing people are the people you need to
mm,
lose. That's like, because you're growing and they're staying where they are, and they're not on your level. And that's growth for you. Maybe
Right.
not for them, but that's not your problem. You need, sometimes, especially as like empaths, people who, we especially us here, we always want to help people, but we also have to understand that healthy boundaries,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where do we cross that line? Where is that an unhealthy situation? Just don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Do not, and don't be afraid to lose people along the way, because those people, if you do lose them, it may hurt, but it's going to be a big lesson for you. So don't be afraid, and don't be afraid to stand up for yourself and have your own back in this world, because especially as a woman, that's what you need to do. You had two
Mm-hmm.
queens there, two queens, one to get you out of your present moment in your Page of Swords, which was the Queen of Pentacles, and then you had the to come if you face your moon, which was the challenge, right? Your fears. And then you had the Queen of Swords, which is standing up for you by vocalizing your throat chakra. Work on your throat chakra,
Mm-hmm.
because that is what needs healing.
Okay. Thank you for all this.
And if
I really appreciate it. I've been feeling, just really in my head lately, and more so than usual. And it's just been not fun. It just doesn't feel good. And so I
Yeah,
recently
I feel
just
you.
also started therapy again because I just felt like I need something more than I need better tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got some beautiful people on the screen that are more than willing to help you.
Thank you.
You just
So
ask.
much. You guys are so lovely. And Luca, you're amazing. You've been such a big just beam of light for community and getting people together and gathering people, and even before and now. And I'm just really glad that we've been able to just keep in touch as much. I know I disappear sometimes, but
Yep.
I'm very
That.
grateful that you reached out to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And like I
No.
said,
No need that.
about divine timing. And ladies, I really appreciate you giving me your energy and your input and and your opinion, and just letting spirit come through.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And I wish you nothing but the blessings in your journey.
I appreciate
Yeah.
it. And now
And
I
by
have
the
a
way,
hangout on.
this lady on the screen, MJ, she's very gifted. By the way, she's very gifted. She hasn't shown it yet. I've seen it, but she's very gifted.
But I already know. I feel both of these ladies. I could tell that you are just here to help and want to help the collective and help people achieve their soul purpose and just live their happiest life. So I really appreciate that.
Of course.
We appreciate you, MJ.
Well, thank you. Like, I'll let somebody else come up here and get their amazing reading. So I
Thank
appreciate it.
you. Thank you
And
for being here.
While we are waiting for our next guest, Annie, I'm going to go back down, but Pua did arrive. I did see her join the chat.
Let's
Also, I
see.
wanted to
Yes.
welcome our future guests that is in the room, Rachel and Annie. I'll let you do some introductions with her. But again, thank you, ladies, for doing this. And I'm out.
Give me
Bye, Luca.
some water really quick. Hold on.
Yes, so I want to welcome Rachel, actually. Yes, so I apologize. I want to give you a shout out, Rachel, before, but we were in the middle of the reading. Welcome. Welcome to our 3 Plus Me Tarot Tribe. Welcome to our little group here. I hope that you have fun. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find your safe space that you've been looking for within our community, because we were once upon a time, just like you, looking for a safe space for our community, and we found each other. And we hope that you can come here and be with us and find that safe space within us as well. We are so happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. I hope to meet you sometime soon. If you want to come up, feel free to request, and I will more than happily bring you up if you do want to. No pressure if you don't. I don't want to make you feel pressured. But yes, welcome. I'm happy to see you here, and I hope that you join our community and you find a little bit of a safe space with us and some friends too along the way. So yes, it's nice to meet you, Rachel. So Now, I did see a Policious, Policious, I believe. I think I saw you in here. If you are still here, I think was it Polani? I'm not sure. It was someone's screen name was Policious or Policious. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I apologize if I am botching it. But yes, if you are here, definitely come on up. You are on the list. Michael from Florida, you are on the list as well. So everyone who is here, who would like a reading, if you are not on the list as well, once we get through everyone on the list, I will be more than happy to bring up people who might want a reading or even a Reiki energy session. So if you don't want a tarot reading, maybe just a Reiki session, Emily's also here for you for that. So no worries, no pressure. So yes, you can either get both or one. You know, everyone needs Reiki. Everyone needs Reiki. So I'm
Yeah.
a big believer in healing and Reiki. So yes, so don't be afraid. It's a safe space here. I promise. And welcome to everyone I see who is joining us. Thank you and welcome. Welcome to the 3 Plus Me Tarot Tribe. I do see someone requested. Let's see. Why isn't it letting me? I see someone's requesting. However, it's not letting me for some reason do this. Why not? It says you can only have 3 hosts, but there's only 2 of us up here.
As I say, there's only
And I have a request for someone and it's not letting me show it. So I apologize, but I'm trying to click on it and it's just saying you can have only 3 co-hosts. And who is trying to join?
it's saying
Oh, here. Me Reiki session. Okay, awesome. I'm going to bring you up right now. Invite. Why isn't this letting me all of a sudden? Luca, if you're here, can you make sure you came out from the video? I don't see you on here, but it says that there's 3 hosts. So Luca, if you can hear me, can you make sure that you're out of here on the video thingy? It shows you are, but it's not letting me add another person or look at the requests because it says you can only have 3. So it's reading it like as if you're here, Luca, for some reason.
will it let you kick him out?
I'm trying to click on it and it's just saying you can only have 3 co-hosts. Like it won't open the list for me,
Okay.
which is weird. I'm trying to invite. No.
I think Pulani is in the chat. She's probably the one trying to come on.
Let's see. That's weird. I don't see her. So I think there's something happening. There might be something happening with either my connection or Luca's connection that's keeping him in the live. I'm trying to invite right now. You want to give Pau the Reiki session while we try to figure this out, Emily? Clouding me, do you want to give us do you want any kind of a special Reiki session from Emily? Do you want to tell us in the messages until we get this session out on the road? Figure out what is happening here. Okay, all right, perfect. So just let Emily know what specific Reiki session, if there is anything specific you would like, just let her know right here, and she's more than welcome to do that for you. Might be having connection issues, huh? Can everyone hear me? Can everybody hear me well? Emily, are you here? Let's see. I think we're having a technical difficulty